Welcome to my craft room. Cricut's got some new pop-up cards. I'm also doing the Easter one and the sunflower one. So if you want to go to my channel, hit subscribe. I will have those all loaded up in the next couple weeks. So this one today is for Mother's Day. Now, of course, you can write anything on here. You could write happy birthday. You could write happy anniversary. You could write happy Easter, anything. And I added the green, and of course I added the happy Mother's Day, but you can add anything that you want. And then when you open it, it's this really cute basket of flowers. Now the Cricut one, they're all red, but I wanted to kind of mix it up a little bit and kind of do some spring colors. So there you go. And you can make it for anything, that it'll go with anything. So let's go make it. Here we are on Cricut. Now these new pop-up cards are not found in the images. They're found right here on the front page. So we're going to do pop-up cards. There we go. Now I've already done quite a few. And I've got them set up to be put on my channel. So if you want to subscribe, then they will pop up on your channel too. So, and you'll get some reminders. So for this one, we're going to do the Poppy pop-up card. Now, I do like the red and everything, but I thought it might be more fun to make it for Mother's Day and a little more springy. But of course, you are more than welcome to keep it as the red. But let me show you what I did. So, first, let's go ahead and load up the Happy Mother's Day. Okay, we just got the one. So let's go here. That was what I was just working on. And let's do all the Mother's Day things you have to do. It starts, all the images that you do for Cricut, it starts with a hashtag M. So this is MB 7D 3566. 3566. Okay, we're going to click on that and hit insert down here. There we go. Now, let's change the size first on this. Let's go ahead and get all the Happy Mother's Day stuff ready, the front of the card. And then we'll go in and we'll change the colors of the flowers too. So, first, we're going to make one of these. We're going to cut two of these out. Okay, so we're going to go to Actions. Well, if it doesn't like me today. There we go. We're going to duplicate it. One is going to be yellow. So you're going to go in here to Edit. And then Basic Cut. And it doesn't matter which yellow. Okay. Because this is just to make a place. And the other one is going to be a light pink. So let's go in here. Now, of course, like I said, it doesn't really matter. Let's get it put on. No. Let's do this. Let's go up to here. That's good. It doesn't matter. We're going to make it doesn't matter which colors you use. Of course, you can change them into your colors. And then when we go to make it, we're going to cut off part of this. So just the mother shows. Okay. So those are done. So let's move those down here. And then I'm going to ungroup this. Ungroup it. There we go. Now, we're not going to be doing the card envelope, and I'll show you, because these are 5x7 cards, which is very common size for envelopes. You can buy a box at Michael's, but of course, you can go ahead and cut this one out and fold it and glue it. It's very simple. So first, we're going to change these colors. Let's go back to Edit. We're going to change these to white. Okay, so down here is white. Here we go. This one too is white. Okay, and then we're going to change these two to the light pink. And let me show you. I should have done it with the two whites. Let me show you a nice little shortcut. If you've got a couple things and you're going to change them all to the same color, then just drag your finger across and select both of them. Going to go up here and we're going to put the light pink, I'm sorry. And then this one is going to be a dark pink. So now you see when I highlighted this, and when you go down here where before it said basic cut, now it says multiple. That's because you've got a score line in the middle of this. Okay, so now if you want to change that color, the easiest thing to do is find it on here. As you can see, it's gray. And then you're not going to select the score. You're just going to select this basic cut. Now, see? It changed it to the color down here. Okay, so then we're going to click on that. And we want to do a darker pink. So I'm just going to move this over a little bit. And let's make it a little darker. It doesn't matter as long as we can kind of tell what we're doing. And then I will do apply. There you go. Well, that's not good, is it? Let's try that one again. I don't like that pink. Let's go. Look, you can slide this down here. There we go. There we go. That's much better. Okay. So you've got these, the light pink, the white, and you've got your Happy Mother's Day in your two colors. So all we have left to do is we need to make the green outline that I put around the cover flowers here. On the front, you don't have to do that. You can just do this part, okay? So it's up to you. But what we did is we're going to go down here to Shapes, lower left-hand corner, and hit Square. Okay, there's our square. Now, we need it to change sizes. Right here, see this little lock and unlock? If you want it to stay and then you want to make it bigger, and you want all four sides to stay the same, distance apart and stuff, but we don't. We want to change it. So we're going to unlock that, go to Edit, and then we are going to change the width is going to be 4.75. Okay. And the height is going to be 6.75. Well, there we go. Whoops. For some reason, it doesn't like me today. There we go. 6.75. There we go. Just like that. Then let's turn it to green. So you see down here where the basic cut is black. We wanted that light green. So that way we can keep, and then we need to cut a circle in the middle so it will fit over the rose, the poppies, and they will still show through. Okay, so we're going to go back down here to Shapes, which is down here by Images and Text. We're going to pick Circle. Okay, and then we're going to go to Edit again, and we are going to change the size of the circle to 3.25. 3.25. There. Up. Guess what I did? See, look, if you look at this lock, see this lock button right here? And it's still unlocked. So it didn't keep the size. Now it's made it into almost like an oval. And that's not what I want. So I'm going to undo down here the back arrow. There we go. Now, undo. There we go. Now, see, it's a good circle again. And we are going to hit this little lock button again so it locks it and it will stay. And so the whole thing will be 3.25. So we're going to, doesn't matter whether it's height or width, because it's just going to change the whole thing. Okay. Then, so that changes to 3.25. I'm going to make this bigger so I can show you exactly what we're doing. Okay, now what we want. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get everything off of the screen except for this. And this way, so you see right there, did you see the yellow lines? There, that's it right in the middle, but we don't want it in the middle, we want it up a little bit. Okay, now, the easiest way to do this and to cut this is we're going to go over here. We're going to put it right over the flower. Okay, and see how it's in the middle? Oop, no. Okay, just like that. Then we're going to take this and put it right in the middle. There we go, just like that. Okay, then you're going to take the pink away. And then you need to highlight both of these. So you're just going to drag your finger from one corner to the other. There we go. And you've picked both of them. Then you're going to go down here to Actions. And right next to weld is slice. And then you're going to click on that. And so what it did was it just sliced this circle right out of your paper. Now, look. Boom. Look what you learned today. You can do that with a lot of different things. And if you'll check the jukebox card I have up, we did that and actually put words on the record, the jukebox pop-up card I have up. So there's that. Okay. And that is not the right size for that. So I must have changed it without paying any attention. I already told you it was... Oh, did we not change this yet? It's 4.25 width. So let's go in here, 4.25. I don't know if I already did that or I didn't. So I'm going to go ahead, 4.25. There we go. Now, those are done. So all we have to do, we need to change the colors of the poppies. But we also need a couple to go... Hold on. I'm going to push the arrange and send to the front. So this will show up here. Let's see the yellow one. No, let's do the pink one. Okay. Just so I can show you kind of what we're doing. There we go. Right in the middle. Okay. Now, what we need is a couple of these little flowers to decorate our Mother's Day. So I am just going to bring that down. I'm going to duplicate. So now we've got 2 extras of those, and I'm going to put it right back up where it came from. Okay, there we go. Now, the flowers, we're going to match to all of these colors, except we're going to add a light blue and a light purple. Okay, the rest of them we're already going to have. So let's start doing that. And it doesn't, it's not a certain amount or certain way. You can do whichever flower you want at whatever color you want. Okay. But the thing is, you can't go these flowers here. Why? Because they're just like with the score line. You've got the pen with them, except for these top ones. But I'll talk to you about it. See these ones with the pen? So you're going to have to highlight just the cut part to change the colors, okay? But first, these are to the side so they don't have a pen. So that helps. So first, let's do a dark pink. Okay. And we're just going to go down. And if we want to switch them around or whatever, okay, this would be good for a light pink. Okay. We'll do one of each color. Okay. We need one of the light green. Okay, just like that. And we are using one with a light blue right here. Let's see. There we go. And then the only other one the only other color that we're using is a light purple right here. There you go. There. Now, we're just going to keep going on down. But watch and see which flower it highlights so you don't have, a row of 3 purples or whatever. Okay, so we're going to kind of do that same thing. Dark pink again. So let's pick, this one's got purple, so let's pick a dark pink here. We're going to highlight that. And we're going to make it dark pink. There we go. Just like that. And then what color do we want this middle one? Let's say the light green. There we go. Just like that. And then this one. Okay, still got to highlight it before we can change the color. What are we missing? Oh, the blue. Let's do a light blue. There we go. Just like that. Then over here with this light pink. I say another light blue. Let's do that. There we go. Okay. Then we need a purple over here. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay. How about a light purple there? Okay. We've got a green. Let's do a So we've got 2 light pinks, we got 2 dark pinks, we got 2 greens, 2 blues, 2 purples. So now we can go back to whatever we were working on before. Okay, which one is that? Okay, here we go. Let's do this one in another light pink. There we go. Then this one in a dark pink. Okay, let's find it. There we go. Dark pink. And of course, if you would rather, you know, pick some different colors, or even if you're doing it all in one, all in red, you know. Okay, here's our last one, and I think we need another green. Just like that. Apply. Okay. Now we are going to check our colors. I always suggest doing this. You're going to go down here, see edit and layers are both green. Right in the middle is sync, and we're going to click on that. This is going to put all of your different colors in their own spots, okay? So we want to make sure that, and if you would rather do the yellow flowers, see we did the yellow Happy Mother's Day. If you'd rather do yellow flowers than blue or purple, then hey, go for it. It's your card. You make it how you want. So we've got the dark green. We've got the brown for the basket. We got light blue, light green, purple. Uh-oh, we're missing. Oh, guess what I forgot to see? This is why I say always check. And I'll show you what we're going to do about it first. But first, let's go through this. We've got the light pink, the dark pink, the yellow, and the white. So we are set. The only thing, look what we're missing right here. It's these 2 flowers down here. You see them? And these are the ones that are going to go up with your Happy Mother's Day. Okay. And I did both of these in the purple, because you've got the light pink, you've got the yellow, and I did it in purple. If you want to do it a different color, hey, go for it again. So here we go. I'm going to drag these up into the purple. You're going to hold down. If you need to change any colors, you hold down these 3 little lines and you just drag it up. Boom. Done. Okay. So now we're going to go through, make sure we've got all of our colors. We're good to go. You're set. Go ahead and cut all these out, and I will meet you over at the craft table and we'll put it together. Here we are at the craft table. As you can see, it's been well loved. First, I use our glitter glue. It's really good paper to paper glue, dries clear. I get it on Amazon, and I'll put a link in the description. And for the envelope, these are when they're finished, they're 5 by 7. And you can just get like just the regular envelopes that you can buy at Michael's if you want. Or you can just make the one that comes with it. It's real easy. You just fold it and glue it. So I'm not going to. Now, I've already got this one posted. I wanted to show you because this is going to be a lot like what we're doing. Okay, this is a Happy Easter card. And we're doing a basket with flowers instead of eggs in it. But this is pretty much what it's going to look like. See, just like that. And then you're going to close it and open it. See? So now you kind of have an idea of what we're doing. Okay, there you go. And you just check my channel for this one because it's already been posted. Then here's my next tip. I use paper plates, and I put different sections of my cards on the different paper plates. I just use them over and over and over again hundreds of times. For me, it just keeps everything organized. And as I said before, I went ahead and glued all the flowers on everything. The only thing that you really need to remember is the half flowers, the ones without those middles, go on the little half circles. Let me show you. See how that's a half circle and that's a whole circle? Okay, so you're going to glue half circles onto half circles and full circles onto full circles. And then we're going to let them dry. I like to do this first so they're good and dry before we try to put them together. Okay, so let's set that aside. And we're going to work on the main card, the front and everything. Okay, let's do the inside first because it'll be easier. Now, on some of these pop-up cards that Cricut has, the slits that you're gonna attach your basket to, are sometimes in these back cards right here. But in this one, and the same with the Easter one, it has these that you're going to attach your basket to, and then you're going to glue those down. So we can go ahead and get these glued down. Okay. The only thing you have to worry about, and these aren't going to have a lot of friction on them. You just want to kind of make sure they're good and stuck. But the only thing you have to worry about, make sure you know that you've got it right side up so you know which side. You don't want to put any glue here because then it's going to show through your flower. Okay. So the best way for me not to do that is to just glue it around the edges. Okay. So, and since your basket isn't hooking directly onto these papers, then you don't have to worry about them being super strong, okay? Because again, this is a card. Now, if you're going to be making something that people are going to be, handling a lot, things that every day, like somebody's going to be touching, then yeah, you want to make sure that it's good and sturdy. There we go, just like that. But this is just a card. So, you don't have to worry too much about it being strong. Just the parts that we attach the basket to, because you're, opening and closing. Now, this one doesn't have that opening, so we're going to put a little bit in the middle. Now, you want to match up the bottom of this to the bottom of this so it looks good. Okay. And then once you do that, and you kind of do it at exact same distance from the fold, see, like this. Okay, there we go. Just about like that. That looks straight. There you go. Just like that. There's your inside. Okay. Now, we'll go here. Now, this is what it would just normally look like. If you don't want to do all the extra stuff, you don't have to. Okay. You can leave it just like this. Finish out. You can skip over all this other part and finish it out, and you're good to go. Okay. But I wanted to make it just a little bit more interesting. So we're going to highlight the little flowers like this first. Now, if you're looking for a birthday card instead of a Mother's Day card, anniversary card, even a happy Easter card, you don't have to use the bunny one that I just showed you. Then you just change it out. This is just a Cricut Access little saying thing that I've got here. Okay, let's make sure that it's kind of even all the way around. There we go, just like that. I just thought this would make it a little more interesting. Okay, then here is what I did on the mothers. I used this Cricut pen. It's a gel pen. I just wanted, but you can use any color you want. It doesn't matter. I just kind of did the green because of the green background. And I just kind of highlighted these letters just so they would kind of stick out a little bit more. First, I cut this exact same thing out of pink, which you just saw me do on the other thing. And then I just went through and cut off all this happy and day part. And don't forget these two little pieces right here, parts of the Y. And that way, look, then it's just a little more, cool. And then all I did was on the left of everything, I did 3 dots and a line, 3 dots and a line, 3 dots and a line. Okay, and just kind of highlighted the letters just so they'd be a little more interesting. So let's get that glued on real quick. You don't have to do the highlighting. You can just, and you don't even have to do the 2 different colors if you don't want to. If you want to put it on just like the yellow here, go for it. This is your card. You get to make it however you want it. It's yours. Okay. And another thing I always tell everyone is it's not going to be perfect. There's going to be mistakes. Okay. It's handmade, but that's the charm of it. See? Now we're going to put this here. And then I did 2 extra, like I told you before, as when we were on the canvas, I made 2 extras of these, and we'll just kind of put them like that. Okay, so let's get this glued on first. Like I said, this is good paper to paper glue, but boy, does it stick quick, which is great when you don't have to stand there and hold something because you want it to stick. It's not so good when you have to pick it up and move it because you put it in the right spot. But you probably don't do that very often, not like I do. So I tend to make sure that I've got it right in the right spot before I lay it down. There we go. Now, here we go. That looks good right there. Here we go. Okay. And then let's put a couple flowers. Now, when you're gluing on the flowers onto the grass here, and when you're gluing them on here, you want to, and I know I told you already on the canvas, but I want to double check. These little insides, they need to point up. Okay, that's how the flowers grow. Okay, so we're just going to put a little dot of glue in the back. And then, oh, I like it right there. What do you think? I like that. And then another one over here. Oh, I got a little, sometimes the little bitty pieces won't cut, or they won't fall out as you're pulling, or they won't leave behind as you're pulling it off your canvas, off your mat. So not a big deal. And then the other one, you know, like right there. That's good. Now look at that. You're already done with the front. And it's cute, right? Look at that. Look how cute that is. And your mother, your grandmother, whoever you're making it for, they're going to love it. Okay, we're done with that plate. So next is the basket. Okay. Okay, first you're going to pull out these two big pieces with these tabs on the bottom. Okay, you see those? And then I'm going to go ahead and set out most of them. These that have 2 flowers, I'm going to put those here. And we need the one with no flowers. And this really tall one with 3. Okay, see these other 3 ones? They have all the little slits at the bottom. Okay, those are going to be last. So I'll leave them over there here on the plate for right now. So you're gonna use all these 2 first, and then these, and then these. Okay. So first, let's make our frame. Okay. You're gonna fold this in the middle. You're gonna fold your tabs up like this. Okay. And you can fold these out too. It's easier to do it now than it is later, but that's not super. Okay. Same with this one. We're gonna fold this, fold these up, because we're gonna want them out of our way. Okay, because you want it to be able to sit like this, just so it's easier for you to pay attention. You see these little slits right here? And then this one has one from the bottom. You're just going to slide. This is how the whole card is going to do. You're going to slide the slits in there till the tabs meet up, just like that. Okay, and you're going to do the exact same thing over here. Top slit goes into bottom slit, and boom, you got a square. See? And see where your tabs are? Don't have to worry about the tabs right now, but okay, there you go. All your tabs are pointed out, so you're good. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is the one without the leaves. Okay, now this one is going to go in here like this. And so you want it facing forward like this. So first, we're going to put the one with no leaves. You're going to put it right in these 2 middle slits. In just a sec, let me put it in here and then I'll show you. Okay. Okay. You see, there's one on either side, and you're going to put this one right in the middle. Okay. Right. Got it. Okay. And this one, you're going to put opposite. Okay. Still in the middle. You're also going to put this one in the middle, but you're going to crisscross it. And you just get your slits all lined up here. Sometimes you got to fiddle around with it. I don't have my middle one in the right spot. There we go. Now, boom. And you're going to push these all the way till they hit the table. You see the bottom like that? You see? So you're crisscross. Now, you're going to take your 2 with your 2 flowers. Remember, these last ones all have 3 flowers. Okay, so you're going to take these 2. Okay, and you're going to put them parallel with the one that doesn't have any flowers. See, this is the one that doesn't have any flowers. So you're going to do it right here, and you're going to get this slit in the middle right here, and then this one over here. You see how it's got 3? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're going to do, and it's going to be sitting like this, so you want everything kind of facing this way. Okay, so we're going to do it like here. Okay, and you're going to slide it down. You're going to get all of the pieces on the different slits. There's 3 of them. There's one in the middle and these 2 on the side. And then we're going to do the same with this one. Okay. No, yeah, this way. And you're going to have them all facing the same way. See, like this. Okay. Because it's kind of 3D, so you want them kind of scattered around the basket. And you're going to do the exact same thing. Now I'm going to flip it and show you again. There you go. See? You put the 3 flowers on either side of the one that doesn't have any flowers. Okay, just like that. Okay, now we're going to turn it back around. And the last 2 with the 3 flowers are, one's going to go in front of this big one. And one's going to go in the back of it. This one with the 3 flowers. Okay, so let's do the one in the back first. Okay, you're going to go right here. Now look, you see how this has got 5 slits? So it's going to be a little fiddly. You're just going to have to get everything lined up. The best thing to do is try to keep this as square as possible, like this. And so each one of these is you're going to match up with the slits, okay? So you're going to put it in the very back here. Okay. I try to get the middle one done first and the 2 on the edge. And then usually it just falls into place. Look at that. Look at that. You're almost done. Okay. We're going to do the exact same thing up here in the front. Okay. There we go. We're going to put it right here. There you go. Did I have them? Oh, I don't have them quite. Yeah, you just kind of wiggle it around and boom. There you go. Look at that. Look, you got them all in. And that's what your bottom should look like. Okay, your nice little grid there. And then if you want to check if you've done it right, you just see if it'll fold flat. Because of course, oh, look, this one is popped out. It's okay. Once we get them glued in, you can double check and make sure they're all down there even. Okay, now look, because it's got to fold flat for the card to close. Okay, so there you go, and that's your front. Okay, this fold right here is your front. Okay, so there we go, just like that. Okay, are you ready? Okay, first we got to add the handle. Okay, hey guys, I'm going to slice this in here really quick because at the very end of this recording, you're going to see that I made a mistake. And so I want to catch it right now before you make the same mistake. Now, before when I closed it, my handle stuck way out here. You see it's even still sticking out a little bit, so I'm going to have to actually fix it again. So when you glue in your handle, I want you to push it down to where it's almost at the very top of this flower. Okay, it should be almost touching. Okay. And you want to have the handle, remember that middle piece that doesn't have any flowers on it? Okay, you're going to glue it on the back of these little leaves that stick out of the square, right? So, I'm going to put a little bit of glue on this one, right here. And then we're going to glue it right back here behind this, right there. You want to make sure that you stay outside of your square. There you go, see? Look, now there you can see it better. Right there behind that one with no flowers. And then we're going to do the exact same. I'll see if I can show you. See? Okay, now let's put a little bit of glue on the front of this one. And I just kind of let it fall. Make sure it's good and square. Fall where it's supposed to fall. And then just smush it. There you go. You got your handle on. Look at that. Okay, now we are going to make the basket part. These tabs are going to fold out. So you want to do that first. Okay, and then you're just going to fold on each one of these score lines. Okay, just like this. And you're going to go do it all the way down. Okay. And this is going to give you your round basket shape. Now, some of these pop-up cards that I've been making, these Cricut ones that are all Design Studio, all access, so you get your money's worth. Because my goodness, have you seen those Hallmark pop-up cards that you see at the store now? They're like $10. It's crazy expensive. Okay, and then you're going to turn down your tab a little bit. Now, some of the other ones that I've made, you actually put this around before you glue it. But on this one, you're going to go ahead and glue these two ends together just like that. Okay. So let's put a little glue on here. And we're just going to match up our edges. Okay, just like that. There we go. I'm going to let it dry for a second. Okay, now we are going to take the green and set it inside the brown. And you're going to match the tabs. Okay, the green tabs are going to go under this to right here. See? And then the other green tabs are going to go right here. Okay, so don't have to worry about your basket being folded exactly right, because once we start, making sure. So you're just going to drop this in, kind of make sure that your tabs are coming out right there. And I kind of hold on to both tabs just because it makes it easier. And then I kind of smush it down a little bit, fold it a little bit so I can get it in there and get the other green tabs underneath. There, like that. See? There we go. Oh, there we go. Like that. See? Look at that. You've almost got a basket. Okay. Now, the next thing we're going to do is these are going to, when we make the card, these are going to sit. Let me show you exactly what we're going to do first before we do this. First, make sure you got your card right side up. Okay, before you do anything. When we glue these two pieces in, we are going to match where the light pink starts. Okay, just like that. And, you want to kind of make sure it's the same distance between the top and the bottom. Yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect. Again, it's a handmade card. And then you want to make sure your triangles match here. See, to match. So, there you go, just like that. And that will make the basket open and close the right way once you get it all glued in. So first, let's get this first one. And this is the front. So you are going to slide both sets of tabs right into that slit. Okay. And I'm going to grab them. Then we're going to turn it over just like this. Okay. And then we're going to glue it in. Just make sure that the tab stops right there at the fold. Okay, now we're going to put a little glue under here. Get the brown one down. Put some glue under the green ones. There we go. And we will glue them really good when we glue the white things down. Okay. And now we're going to do the same thing. If you can do it upside down, then you're doing great. Okay. So if not, you can go back to go up right side up like we did a minute ago. There we go. See how these green tabs are crossed? We don't want that. We want them straight. Okay. There we go. Just like that. Make sure that your white thing is all the way to the fold. Okay. Look. You see, look, you want it. So you want it to match right there and without a gap. Okay. So there we go. Now, I'm going to put some glue under the brown one. There we go. Push that down. Then glue under the green ones. There we go. Make sure that, no. I didn't have it on the fold. You got to have it on the fold, right? Okay, there we go. Now, look at that. Let's turn it around. Make sure. Okay, look, I had it backwards, and I kind of bent the handle a little bit, but all that's going to be folded in, so you don't have to worry too much about it. See, look, when I set it down, I had it like this. But look, that would be the front. So you don't want that. You want to turn it around so your flowers are showing at the front, okay? And again, we're going to glue this, about the same distance. Again, doesn't have to be perfect, but you do want to try and get the tips of your triangles even right here, see? Okay? So first, we'll glue down one side. So we're going to go... And I'm going to put a bunch of glue on these tabs, okay, to make sure that they're really good. And then a little bit all along the edge. Now, this one is probably going to take the most tension, these pieces, because they're, holding on to the basket. So you're going to want to put, a little bit of glue in there, okay, just like that. Okay, now we're going to figure out where the middle is. And remember, we are matching this to the edge of the pink, the light pink. Okay, push it back a little bit. There we go. We're going to push it down and then watch. Well, it's not going to do it because this other side isn't glued down. We'll do that here in a minute, okay? Okay, so you got one side glued down. Now we're going to do the exact same thing, okay? Now, the easy way to do this part, see how, is going to be like that and just kind of fold it up. Start working on it, fold it up, okay? And so we're going to get all of this glued around the edges real well. The tabs, we'll make sure we've got those tabs glued in really good to good so they don't come apart. You are almost done. Look out. Look at this. Look at this. Look how good you're doing. Okay, and we want to match it to the other triangle. Okay, so you want it to be, now make sure it's right there on the edge, and see how these two are matching up, and then they're matching up here at the top. There we go. Now, you want to smush it to make sure that it's really, really good and glued in there. So I'm going to close it and smush it a little bit. Uh-oh. We got a problem. Guess what? I didn't do my... Look. Do you see what the problem is right here? Okay. I am going to splice in something for this. Okay. So hold on. Let me... I am going to, and I will redo this handle for you guys. Now look, if you're going to make a mistake like this, and this is why I'm keeping it in, because so you can just know that you can fix it. You're not, you know, you're not stuck. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this a little shorter. I should have had the edges go farther down. So look, let's see how far. There we go. Right there. Okay, now we can see. Okay. Where did I put that? Oh, it's on this side. Okay. So we're going to put it a little bit lower, and I'm going to talk about it too. Okay. Before, so when you get to this point and you see where I messed up, you'll know that we already fixed it way back when, and you don't have to worry about it, okay? So it needs to fit a little closer to the flowers. Now, before it dries, I'm going to double check. Look, it's still a little bit too high, so I'm going to push it down just a little bit. There we go, and then, boom, done. Look at that. Now, look. Look at that. Look how cute that is. And you made it. Yeah, look what a great job you did. And whoever's going to get it is going to love it.